You know what? I never really tell y'all, but it's so important. Whenever you sit down to do your makeup or whenever you finish your skincare, please put on some lip balm. Just put some on immediately and let it sit the entire time you do your makeup. It is so crucial, and I don't talk about it enough, but it's what I do every single day. Yesterday, I got a lot of requests for the eye look in my last video that I posted. It's very neutral. Big old wing though, we got a flapper on that one. Let's do it. I am feeling nostalgic. I want to use this. This is MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. It's very yellow. I'm very excited for this. We're going to use this all over our eye, starting from our lashes all the way up to our brow bone. I hear jingle bells. Ben's keys. Here is a palette. I love this one. It's from Artist Couture. I'm going to grab this shade on the side of the brush. I love everything about this palette, and I'm going to be using that on my lid. Just a very classic warm palette, but the quality is incredible, and I also love how portable it is. I'm going to take this with me on my next trip. I love it. I've used it several times now. If you're just looking for a neutral palette, this is actually available on Sephora, so you could get it right now in the Sephora sale. So there's the product on the brush. I'm going to flip that towards the ceiling and just start to press it in my crease. I'm going to bring it all the way over. I'm going to take the brush and wipe it off on Sheila. Just a towel. It's not wet. It's not microfiber. Just lightly dusting off the product. You have to remember these brushes, they don't pick up too much product. They do attack your nose. What's that about? No, they don't pick up as much product, so you don't have to worry about a lot of product building up in the brush. They stay on this, the product stays on the surface, so it's not going to absorb all of it and then mess everything up. So from here, I'm just going to take the brush and I'm just going to tap kind of back and forth. And that first shade we lay down will start to transition. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of this shade. You can see how much I picked up. I always like to show you because it's so important. And from here, we'll just tap that right above. Nice and warm. And I'm gonna light just a quick dust. That's all I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna grab this shade and you can see how much I picked up. And then we'll press that on the highest point of the brow. And then from there, we're gonna take it over this way and over this way. Super easy. Look how nice and smooth. Now we're gonna grab the darkest shade here in the palette, and I'm gonna grab that on the tip of the brush, more the tip and the side of the brush. And from here, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of stamp it through here. Stamping is the same thing as pressing. Just kind of keep building that up. I didn't want to grab too much because that one's extremely pigmented. And again, picking up too much is just gonna cause problems. It's always best to build. Picking up a little bit more. Perfect. So with whatever's left here, this is the brush that we used for the paint pot. Don't ask me why paint pot escaped my mind. And we're just gonna take that, and I'm not carving. You're not gonna see any harsh lines. What I'm doing is just making sure that we have a little bit of a tacky base for our shimmer. Still gonna use the same exact brush. I've used it this entire tutorial. We're gonna pick this up. Remember, I do load up the brush when it comes to shimmers, and the reason why is because we wanna cover this quickly and we wanna smooth out any base that might be wanting to crease. So once you press and pull that, that base is not gonna crease anymore. Wow, that's beautiful. What a pretty shimmer. Look how it almost looks wet in the center. I'm telling y'all, this is a really amazing palette. I love it. I also like that it has a little bit mixture of cool tones as well. I like it. There we go. Last thing, I'm gonna grab this shade and I'm just kind of gonna connect it through here, just a little bit. Pretty. Valentino liquid liner. This is what I had on in that video, and I had quite a large wing because I like it. If you can only get one thing in the Sephora sale, I even said it in the video on TikTok, please go get this liner. It even goes over shimmer perfect, just perfectly. And it's so black, it's so precise. You just have to remember, Jean, can you keep it down? I'm trying to tell them something about my favorite liner. I was saying, you have to remember that I have tried just about every liquid liner under the sun, all of them. And there's something special about this one. It just stays so black, it wears perfectly. It never bleeds. Even through here, I have to fill it in still, but even through here, it just never bleeds. And it just goes on so smooth. I love it. I just love it. I know the black liner with the black gel liner is sold out, but the black and the brown, amazing. I actually prefer brown gel liner, so get that one. I'm gonna link it right here. Sorry, I disappeared. I had to go find lashes and I had to let Douglas out. These are different lashes. I wanted to try something different today. So these are from Myra Cosmetics and they're in the style Sunset. And I do have a discount code with Myra Cosmetics. It's just code ROSE. And then this applicator is from House of Lashes. It's a pretty lash. I like that one. When you see me do this, I'm kind of pushing them where I want them. That's nice. I just want to do a little teaching moment. I'm going to be using the pink again today, but this corrector in particular is something you would wear on top of your concealer. For any other corrector, greens, peaches, this is such a nice peach for me. Any other color, you're going to wear that under your concealer. Okay, so y'all already sold out the black and brown now because y'all are absolutely feral like I am. The next shade, the blue. I love navy. Navy is so slept on and I've been talking about navy, so don't be afraid of navy. It's beautiful in the waterline. It actually makes brown eyes pop, blue eyes pop, green eyes pop, so get navy. Just go to the navy. Get the navy. Go, hurry. I got a bunch of new makeup this week already. I'm so excited. I love makeup. Did y'all know that? So this is a new Super Serum Silk Foundation. Two words I like together. Silk and serum. Give me that. So I'm going to be using the shade. I hope it's not too light. This is the shade light medium. Might be a little too light. We'll see. It smells like skincare. We like that already. Let me grab a C41 and we'll start to work this in. Wait, that's really pretty. Whoa, that is pretty. That has coverage. That feels like I just put on skincare. That's looking nice. We always have bronzer. That's not too far off though. Let's see if we can build it. I'm super excited. This is exciting. I'm excited. I wish that you could feel this. It's so pretty. So now I'm gonna grab the little bit of foundation here on the back of my hand. I'm gonna grab that on a C31 and I'm gonna take it through here and start to clean this up. Do y'all hear the guitar? That's Benny Bang guitar. I'm gonna hop off really quickly because I want to film the pink corrector that I used yesterday, and I'm gonna save that highlight. I'll save that. But for right now, if you'll go check my last saved highlight, it's my faves in the Sephora sale because I filmed it last week and I wanted to wait till today to save it so it could be a nice refresher. So if you want to hop off here, go watch that. I am going to come back and I'll film the lip and the blush, but I was going to try two things. Okay, be right back. Okay, so while I was gone, I filmed the color corrector. It ran away. Grew legs, ran away. Here it is. So I filmed with that so you can see the difference. Go get this, okay? Just go get this. I'm gonna post that video. I think I'm gonna post it tonight. Just go. Go right now. Then I have this on. Look, I even have highlighter on. Who am I? But it's pretty, right? It doesn't look overly textured. And of course, it doesn't turn into a bruise when I look straight ahead. You can't see it, it disappears. This is good. Fenty said, hang on. Not only that, you can use it on your face and eyes. 2-for-1 special. Y'all know Rose loves a 2-for-1 special. Before I post those, I always like to let y'all know first because my story fam, I feel like y'all are just here. Y'all are dedicated and we are like this. So that being said, y'all get to know first. This was magical. Loved it. I mean, it's just beautiful. It speaks for itself. It's not overly pigmented. I actually have it on underneath here as well. Gorgeous. I'm just finishing up my makeup right now, and I'm going to use this. But first, I'm using a Mario lip liner. This is the shade Hugh. Almost forgot, I am going to use the gel side of the Valentino pencil on my waterline. And then I also like to take this one and kind of, it's a little bit easier to hold it and come from underneath. And smudge a little bit out of the lash line. So pretty. Okay, so I topped off that lip liner with this gloss here from Fenty. This is in the shade Sweet Mouth. It is so pretty. Beautiful. Not sticky. Tastes like, what are those little, the worms? The candy worms. the night crawler ones. That's what it tastes like. Would love it. Last but not least, I'm feeling wild. I'm feeling spicy. I'm gonna grab this pot of glitter from Valentino. I actually bought this one. So they did send the liners, but this I initially bought. Now you can use it with, gosh, that's gorgeous. They have a glitter glue, but you really don't need it. That's not a big deal. Just grab a spoolie. Boom, bam. Crisis averted. That's birdie. And we're done. Now, I am going to go buy a grill. I want a grill. I don't have a grill. I want a grill. It's a pretty day. There's some doves out there cooing, and I want all designer bags. They might excite most people. You know what excites me? A gas grill. Okay, I'm gonna go edit everything and I'm gonna post everything to TikTok. Do not worry, if you do not have a TikTok, that is quite all right. That's why I post everything here, but I edit in TikTok, so everything's gonna get uploaded there first. Okay, I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the comments tonight.